Hey you guys, it's April. So today I'm going to show you how to get this look right here. I know I always kind of go for a bronze eye, but instead of doing like a black, smoky, sparkly eye for New Year's, I wanted to do something that was a little bit more intense than what I normally do, a little bit gold. So if you're going out for New Year's, this would be a perfect look, or maybe you're staying in like I am. I'm gonna be on the couch with my husband and the kids. I'll probably take a nap at 10 p.m., maybe wake up at midnight, maybe not. But either way, you could wear this look. If you have any questions, just leave it below in the comments. I'm going to list all of the products that I used as well as the tools in the description box. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. And I hope everybody has a safe and happy new year. So let's jump right into the video. Today I'm going to start by using the color correcting primer by e.l.f. Cosmetics. Since I am a little bit older, I am in my mid-30s, I do have some redness around my nose and some hyperpigmentation, so I feel that the color correcting primer really does a good job at hiding a lot of that. Next, I'm going to pick up the liquid foundation by Younique. Right now I am using the color Taffeta. Depending on the time of year, depends on what color I use. And I'm just going to swirl that on my Sigma flat kabuki brush. And I'm going to pat it all over my face and blend outwards from my nose to my ears. You really want to make sure that you do a great job blending by your ears, by your jawline, and down your neck, because you want to make sure that your neck is always the same color as your face. Since I'm going to be doing a lot of sparkly eyeshadows today, I'm going to do my concealer later just because I know I'm going to have a lot of fallout. And I actually went ahead and I did my brows off camera. I will link all of the products that I used. I will link those down below in the description box. So you guys know it takes a while to get my brows perfect, and we didn't want the video to be that long. Next, I'm going to use some eye primer, and I'm just going to apply this to my lid all the way from my lash line up into my brows. And I'm just going to apply that with my fingers and just spread it out. I'm then going to pick up the color Elated from Younique's palette 1, and I'm just going to use the Younique Deluxe brush, and I'm just going to pat this all over my eye, and that's just going to help set the eye primer. Next, I'm going to pick up the color Irresistible and use that as a transition color. That's just kind of like a light brown color. There it is right there. And I'm just going to use a fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend that using just like a windshield wiper motion back and forth. And then when I get to the outside of my eye, I like to do circular motions, and that just gets rid of any harsh lines that I might have. Next, I'm going to pick up the color Infatuated. That's just a medium brown color. And I'm going to put that right in the crease. I have a hooded eye, so I just put it actually a little bit above my natural crease, just so the color doesn't disappear. And same motions, and I'm going to do circular motions again as I blend that out towards the outside of my eye. Next, I want to make my brush wet when I pick up this color right here. It's called Swanky, again from palette 1. So I used rose water, and I just sprayed that on my Sigma lid brush. I'm just going to pack that on my entire eyelid. I feel like when you do it wet, it really gives a brighter appearance to the color, and since we're going for a glam look for New Year's Eve, you want to make it as bright and sparkly as possible. Next, I'm picking up the color Daring. It's like a dark brown color. I'm just going to put that on the outside of my lid, and I'm just going to drag it up and out with this brush. I just got this brush in my Ipsy bag last month, or maybe the month before, I can't remember, but I will link it below as to the company because I can't remember off the top of my head. Next, I'm going to pick up the color Curious. It's just a very gorgeous shimmery white color, and I'm just going to put a little bit underneath the arch of my eyebrow. I'm also going to pack that on the inner corner of my eye. It's going to really make my eyes pop. Just use that fluffy brush again just to make sure you don't have any harsh lines, and just blend everything out. My favorite people at the e.l.f. Cosmetics, they sent me a new liquid liner. This is the Thick Tip Intense Ink Eyeliner. And this was my first time using it, and I really did love it. It was actually perfect for mapping out the wing, but because it was a little bit thicker, I just went ahead and used the Precision liquid eyeliner after that. I really do love this liquid liner from e.l.f. Cosmetics, especially if you're just starting out with a brush type of liquid eyeliner. It gives you that really glossy finish, and that's really what I was going for. I did not want to use a matte liquid eyeliner. I just really wanted it to shine since we're using all that glitter. And I just took a small detailing brush with some concealer just to clean up the edges of that wing. Next, I'm just going to pick up a black pencil to tight line. I'm going to do this on both of my eyes, just because you want to make sure that there are no spaces in between your lashes when you're doing a wing liner. This is just going to make it look really, really crisp. Next, we're going to go ahead and apply the mascara. You guys know I don't wear falsies. I use Younique's 3D Fiber Lash Plus. Super easy, super simple. You just put on the gel, you put on the fibers, and you seal it in with the gel again. It's super easy, and just do one eye at a time. It's going to give you the appearance of false lashes, and I just really love this stuff. I have a new brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics. They sent that over too. That's their brand new contouring brush. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Mineral Concealer by Younique. I'm going to use the color Fierce just to contour my cheekbones, my jawline, and the temples and the top of my forehead. I realize when I'm watching these videos, I don't smile a lot. Like, I just have permanent resting bitch face, and we need to work on that, because I really promise I'm a really happy person. I just have bitch face. I don't know. I don't mean to. I use a different brush to contour my nose. Actually, this brush it's a Sigma travel brush. I'm going to have to look to see what exactly what number it is. The normal brush that I used to contour my nose, I had left upstairs, and my toddler was sleeping, so any of you moms know that you can't make any noise while they're asleep. So I just used what I had on hand. Next, I'm going to pack on my blush. I'm using the color Seductive by Younique. Oh, and I wanted to point out, for some reason, my concealer footage got lost. I think I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. But today I went ahead and used the liquid concealer by e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I used it in the color Light. I use that to highlight my under eye area, my chin, the bridge of my nose, and the middle of my forehead. So right now I'm going back and I'm using first the color Irresistible, and then again I'm using the color I'm using Infatuated, and then I'm using Daring, and I'm using that on the same pencil brush, and I'm just going to use that to smoke out below my eyes, below my lower lash line. And since I'm going for that really smoky kind of glam look, I am going to use a black liner, and I'm going to line the inner, the lower waterline, sorry about that, the lower waterline on both of my eyes. And this is a little trick I learned from Jeffree Star. Instead of using my fingers to hold my face down, just use a blending bud, because then you're not going to smudge your makeup that you just applied. So I'm going to go in and just put one coat of mascara on my bottom lashes. I just use the transplanting gel that comes with the 3D Fiber Lash Plus. And right there I am using my favorite bronzer of the moment. It's by Tarte Cosmetics. It's the Amazonian Clay bronzer in the color Park Avenue Princess. I'm just going to kind of sweep that all over and down the sides of my nose as well. Since we're going for a really glowy look, I'm going to use the NYX Liquid Illuminator. This is in the color Gleam, I believe, and I'm just going to use that again at the tops of my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, tip of my nose, and the bridge of my nose, because we just want to glow. Today is one of those days where you can't glow enough. You cannot get enough highlighter on, so I'm just going to work it and make sure it's all blended and just keep applying it, because hey, why not? It's New Year's Eve, even though I might be staying home, some of you may be going out, and this will be a perfect look for New Year's. And I'm going to put a little bit on the top of my eyebrows, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to use a powder illuminator over that as well, because again, why not? This is the day to glow. I'm going to use L'Oreal's Lumi. I believe this is in the color W102. And I'm just going to mix those two middle colors, and I'm going to use a fan brush and just apply that right on top of the liquid illuminator that I used before. See, you can't glow too much, right? Right. I'm going to go ahead and use my L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender Setting Spray just to keep all that glow on. And since we really focused on the skin and the eyes for this look, we're going to keep the lips kind of muted. I'm just going to go ahead and use a nude lip liner. This is the color Pouty by Younique. And I'm going to go ahead and line my lips and then fill them in. And on top of that, I am going to just use a lip gloss for today. I am using the color Lovesick, which is just this gorgeous coral color. It's coming up soon, I promise. But I just want to keep that, you know, on the shinier side, but I didn't want that to be the main focus. The main focus of this look is the eyes and the glow on the face. So I really, really hope you love this look. It was super easy to put together. If you have any questions about anything, just leave that in the comments below. And I hope, again, that you all have a happy and safe New Year's Eve. Thanks, you guys.